Welcome back, everybody, to my last brain cell. Yet another episode closer to episode 100. So I'm just, you guys have no idea how much I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to see / hear what's going to be going on. Happy Sunday. Full disclosure, you know what I mean? I'm all about transparency when it comes to y'all. This is a safe space, and y'all my folks. Y'all the Young Last Brain Cell Committee, LBC Committee. Full disclosure, this is pre-recorded. So today, as you are watching this, is Sunday, I think the 23rd. If everything goes according to plan, I'm currently on the road heading to my best friend's, one of my best friend's baby shower. It's his first child, and him and his wife have been trying for some time. So he's really excited. Whoa! I'm really excited to be there and celebrate with them. Them being him and his wife. So yeah, I usually record every episode day of and post day of, which is why, I'm sure for the most part some episodes come out pretty late, but the sporadic times are, based on because I work and just things are going on in life. I have to accomplish certain tasks before I can actually record. So yeah, today, the episode that you are seeing has been pre-recorded. And why that's important is because if certain spins come up, there are gonna the topics I talk about today are gonna be past events because I don't have the most recent information from the weekend. You know what I mean? So, and I think I'm more saying that because my mind instantly is thinking about anime. So I won't be able to watch I won't have information on Daima or Solo Leveling for right now because I'm out and about. So yeah, but anyway, that's enough about me. If you lasted that long though through that intro, thank you, which means that you're a fan. And if you haven't already, you should definitely, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Stick around for the long haul. Like I alluded to before, I got a lot of dope stuff coming, man. I really, really do. Don't doubt me. Anyway, question of the day. So, the world is a crazy place right now. So I want to know. Yeah, I want to know. Who is a fictional character that you would want to be president? And I think it's funny that someone like The Rock even said that he wanted to be president. I think it's very in character for someone like Kanye West to say that he wants to be president. But I was really trying to figure out, is there a main character that I would want to run this country? Or not main character, pardon, a fictional character. They don't have to be a main character. Now, you can pick your president based on, you actually wanting things to be done, or you can base your president on the plot and just to see what kind of shenanigans / antics they get into, right? And it took me a while to really think about this. I've been watching a lot of shows, and every character is very different. I mean, for the most part, I watch a lot of anime too, and anime characters. Oh my goodness, that was aggressive. Ooh. Some anime characters can be kind of the same, but when it comes to a lot of TV shows, it's gonna fall. I can't seem to get it. A lot of these other TV shows, these characters are pretty different. So the one character I thought it'd be funny to see as president would be Roger from American Dad. And obviously it's because I know he's an alien, but he has all these personalities, and I'm sure he has someone that has some type of government affiliation to a point where he could be up for presidency. I don't know what Roger would do, but I know, or I think one of the first things that he'd get done is space travel. No, he probably do something really dramatic. Like he probably like outlaw ugly people. I can't explain why I think that, but I think that'd be his. No, I can't go that high. I think that'd be his first task, to be honest. He tried to outlaw ugly people. But I do think that he would definitely try to help us get into space, and he wouldn't disclose how he knows and has all these secrets about space travel. Oh gosh, please don't. But I think that'd be one of his first tasks. But let me know what y'all think. Like, is there? Not is there. It's gonna fall. Called it. What fictional character would you want to see as president? Let me know. Put in the comments. Go ahead. Rack your brain. I know it might take a while. There's a lot of people out there in TV land. So rack your brain. Let me know. And while you do that, I'll grab Pick Your Poison. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Pick Your Poison. Always a treat. Always a surprise. I've never gone this deep with this deck. So I truthfully never know like what to expect. Everything that they have in here is genuinely a surprise to me. Be unable to understand sarcasm. Before I go any further, I feel like I can't have that one. That can't be an answer. Sing everything you say. Stand corrected. Live in the desert without air conditioning. Let's go backwards. Starting with the last one. Live in the desert without air conditioning. So a joke comes to mind about the anime One Punch Man. About how his training regimen was 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, I think like a 10-kilometer run, and sleeping in the summer without air conditioning and winter without heat. So if I live in the desert without air conditioning, I feel like I might as well do that run, sit-up, squat, push-up joint and see what happens. So I'm going to keep that one to the side. I hate the heat, by the way. I would not survive, probably. Like, there's a very good chance that I would die just because I'm naturally just a warm person anyway, and when I get excessively hot, I get headaches. I'm very prone to heat headaches. I'll never forget one time when I was a teenager, or maybe preteen, I don't remember. One of my mom's friends drove us to Washington, D.C., and I remember on the way there in the car, it was so hot because the air wasn't reaching where we were that I started to just sweat and I was getting the worst headache and I had to sleep it off. It was horrible. I have countless instances where heat has taken me out one way or another. But with that said, I feel like eventually I'll acclimate and adapt like Maharaga and I'd be able to overcome, because singing everything I say. So someone blew my mind the other day and said to me, you know, we were talking, it was Taj. Shout out my boy Taj once again. We were talking about musicals and I said, you know, I hate musicals. He goes, no, you don't. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Yeah, dude. He goes, dog, you grew up with musicals. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, every Disney movie you watched was a musical. That man dropped a bar on me. It blew my mind. I was like, oh shit, you're right. I was like, yeah. And I said, wait, I think about it. I've seen musicals live. I've seen The Lion King. I've seen Wicked. Like, I watched The Book of Mormon. Like, I've seen musicals. So, like, there's just certain... I'm not a fan of when it's nothing but singing. Like, when it's just singing for singing's sake, it just feels like it's just like, no! Like, it blows my mind. I need some other stuff in between to kind of, like, balance that out, you know? Like, I watched Hamilton recently, and I really enjoyed that, but that was probably because it was more rapping and rapid fire as opposed to just singing, you know? But singing everything I say, I feel like it'd be less singing everything I say, and, you know, it probably come out more sing-songy because I can't sing. When I was a kid, I thought I could sing, and I'm pretty sure I could have honed that skill if when I was in elementary school, I would have chose the chorus over orchestra, but I chose orchestra, and I sometimes regret that decision just because I feel like singing would be something that would be easier to maintain throughout the years. I haven't touched a stringed instrument in over a decade at this point. I can probably pick it up. It might take me a little bit, but I think when it comes to singing, as long as you do it every day, which I probably would because I attempt to sing in the shower damn near on a daily or when I'm in the car, you know, so I feel like when it comes to singing, it's easier to keep that. But anyway, singing everything I say, I probably piss so many people off. I don't want that. But the problem I have here, yeah, is that I physically can't fathom the idea of being unable to understand sarcasm. As a person who uses that to their advantage themselves, I don't want to lose that ability. And to then be debuffed in such a way that I can't understand others' sarcasm, that's impossible. Yeah, that's just an impossible. No, thank you. So, honestly, sing everything you say. What does that sound like? Does it sound like this? Like, am I talking when I'm singing? Like, I don't know. No, I pissed myself off. I have to, and unfortunately, live in the desert without air conditioning. I'll just wear the lightest of clothing, I'll make sure I have something when it's I'll have, like, heavier stuff when it's super dark out, because apparently it gets really cold in the desert when it's super dark out. I've never been in the desert, but that's what I've heard. It just has to be that, and I'll figure it out. Like I said, I'll do the run, the push-up, the squats, the sit-ups, see what happens, and maybe I'll develop One Punch Man strength. And like I said, I'll eventually acclimate to the heat and just overcome and endure. You feel me? But let me know what you guys are picking. Are you gonna sacrifice your ability to understand sarcasm? Are you gonna sing everything you say? That was horrible. Or are you gonna live in the air or live in the desert without air conditioning? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Go ahead. It's super quick. It doesn't take that long. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna get the wheel of fun. Let's do it. Nice. On this day, let me get the handy dandy notebook. So while the video might be pre-recorded, the information I still give you here is going to be pertaining to today, the 23rd, if I remember correctly. So on this day in 1868, W.E.B. Du Bois was born. He unfortunately passed away in 1963, but his collection of essays titled The Souls of Black Folk, published in 1903, is considered a classic of American literature as it covers the color line, double consciousness, black culture, and Jim Crow laws, right? And when I look up these things, I always try to figure out what's the most one on the list, right? Whether I can make it something funny or something, very poignant, right? And I chose this one, because it's Black History Month, right? And I felt it was very important for us to know when W.E.B. Du Bois' birthday is. But I also wanted to talk about it because I feel like, a few episodes ago, I talked about time and do you understand time? And when people tell you that, segregation and all those things was so long ago, I need you to hear what I say very, very clearly. W.E.B. Du Bois passed away in 1963. My mom was born in 1959, okay? So when W.E.B. Du Bois passed away, my mom was 4 or 3 going on 4. The Civil Rights Act was signed in 1964. W.E.B. Du Bois passed away before the Civil Rights Act was signed. My mom, was 5 years old when the Civil Rights Act was signed. So don't tell us this shit wasn't that long ago. It literally damn near just happened. On that note, I bid you adieu. I hope you all had a great weekend prior to this today. I hope you had a great week also. I don't know if I started with that because it's weird pre-recording and my brain's not like functioning as if it's a new week yet. You know what I mean? But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Until next time, please, as always, or as I have been saying for the last couple of weeks, we are on the hunt for 1,000 subscribers. So remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, and make sure that if you're watching this, you like, comment, and subscribe. It means everything to me. If you made it this far, you mean everything to me. Thank you so much. Until next time, this is King Echo, signing off.